Here are 3 undervalued stocks to buy in November 2024. We will not talk about the typical stocks you see on YouTube like Google, Amazon. The goal is to have new ideas that are great stocks available at a great price. And I think these 3 stocks are great opportunities. If you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Christophe Nour, and the goal of this YouTube channel is to help you become a better investor. I've been investing in the stock market for almost a decade with a performance of 24%, picking great stocks. Let's not waste more time. The first stock that I think presents a good opportunity is Toro. Ticker symbol is TTC. What do? This is very simple. They do turf maintenance equipment, lawn mowers, either for residential or for property, municipality, city-wise. The Toro manufactures turf maintenance and landscaping equipment. So this is very simple. This is a boring business model, and they are now having some temporary problems. This is the stock chart. If you had invested in Toro a few decades ago, it's a 100 bagger. And most of the time, great businesses stay great. So now you have some volatility. But if I had to guess, the stock will go higher because of future growth. Let me go to the revenue growth over time. This is the revenue growth up and to the right. You have some slowdown of revenue growth, which caused the decline in the stock price. You have the same phenomenon happening for net income, but over the past decade it is up and to the right. And for cash flow, what do you have? In yellow, operating cash flow, yes, up and down. That's a cyclical business. Same thing for free cash flow. But what is interesting for the free cash flow, if you want to focus on free cash flow, if you look on the quarterly basis, you see that they are aware of their short-term problems at Toro, and they are aware that they don't produce much free cash flow. So what do? Here in the latest quarters, a massive increase in free cash flow. They know, they pivot, they are aware of their problems, and they will continue to thrive in the long term. So despite no major uptick in net income, they produce some healthy free cash flow. Now I'm asking you this question: what is it? Are they destocking? Are they selling more, reducing inventory, getting better at working capital? Your time to do the due diligence. I'm just giving you 3 stocks that are very good deals at the moment. They do some buybacks here and there. What about the balance sheet? They have some debt, $1 billion of debt and minimal amount of cash, but you compare $1 billion of debt compared to their market cap of 8 billion. So 1 out of 8 is 12.5. So not a major issue at the moment. And what about the return on invested capital? You see this is quite stable, declining a little bit, but still, even at the lowest point, it's 20%. 20% ROIC, consistent. So between 20 and 30, and even 15 would be great. This is a boring business, and it is selling right now at a PE of 20. Forward PE ratio of 17-18. For a business with nice gross margins, nice net margins, this is a simple business model. Now the free cash flow margin is 8. It will go up in the future. Net income margins may go up in the future. High return on equity, return on assets, etc. You have a business that is completely fine with a PE of 20. So now they are having some short-term problem, but it is very likely that the stock will continue to go up in the long term because the business model is not fundamentally changing. They sell lawn mowers, maintenance equipment for turf. So this is a boring business model, and it can grow to a larger market cap. So I think it's a very good investment right now with a PE of 20. So a very reasonable valuation for this kind of proven business model. Okay, next one. This is, I like this one a lot. By the way, if you're looking for a complete framework to analyze stocks and build a strong portfolio, I have a coaching program. More on that at the end of the video. KNSL, Kinsale Capital. This is an insurance company in the US with a market cap of $10 billion. you will prefer this stock. I know it. I know my audience, because the stock goes up over time. You have lower volatility over time. It was a recent IPO in 2016, and since 2016 the stock is going up. Sorry for that. The stock is going up and to the right with 20% per year, 30% per year. But don't be biased. Let's go through the fundamentals of the business. Kinsale Capital Group is an insurance holding company. They offer all kind of insurance products, services, and they are in the E&S, excess and surplus segment. So they insure what nobody wants to insure. They are the leader in this category, and this allows them to have some great margins. Great margins. They are very, very profitable. The return on invested capital, return on equity is great. And what about the growth? Revenue, up and to the right, spectacular growth. Net income, up and to the right, exponential growth, spectacular growth. What about the free cash flow? In yellow, operating cash flow, up and to the right. The free cash flow in blue, up and to the right, exponential growth. What about the debt and the cash? If you want to check the most recent data, you have 184 million of debt, 112 million of cash, so almost no debt, like $60 million of debt compared to a market cap of $10 billion. So no big deal at all. And you get a return on equity up and to the right. They are getting more and more efficient. They are growing nicely. Revenue, margins, earnings, free cash flow. What do you want more? And they are trading at a PE of 25. PE of 25 for an excellent business. For a business in a niche market that has grown a lot and is likely to continue to grow a lot. So now they have reported earnings a few weeks ago, and the earnings were great. I mean, EPS continued to go up 20-30%, top line, bottom line, everything is fine, but the stock declined a little bit. And as you saw with the stock chart, maybe you get some turbulence, up and down, but at the end of the day, stocks follow earnings. If earnings go up, stocks go up. So I have this one in my portfolio. I believe in the growth potential. If you have an opposite view, you are more than welcome to give your opinion in the comment section below, and we will have a conversation about why Kinsale is a bad bet. But my opinion is Kinsale is a great company, and this is definitely one of my strongest buy for November 2024. And the other stock is a stock maybe you have never heard of. This is this one. OSB Group. This is a bank in the UK, small bank, market cap of $2 billion. The stock has gone nowhere, but you have to include back dividends because they have a very high dividend yield. So if you like dividends, this is your bet. You have a dividend yield of 9%. So this is not included in the stock price. Maybe the stock price doesn't look very sexy, but consider that you have a 9% yield on your dividend. And they have some nice margins, very profitable. What do they do? Okay, OSB Group is a specialist mortgage lender focused on carefully selected segments of the mortgage market. The company provides loans to entities and individuals secured on residential property held for investment purposes and secured on commercial and semi-commercial properties held for investment purposes or for owner occupation. It provides development loans to small and medium-sized developers of residential property. It also provides funding lines, so the loans, to non-bank finance companies secured against portfolios of financial assets. Yeah, typical lending company, bank, small bank. And now here is the rosy picture for you. Look at the revenue growth up and to the right. Some recent problem here. But if you do your due diligence and you think this is a temporary issue, this is a fantastic opportunity. Same thing for net income, up and to the right. Despite everything you want to hear about the UK market going down and UK market slowing down, up and to the right since Brexit in 2016. And what about the free cash flow? Free cash flow is more difficult to analyze because that's a bank, so I would not rely on free cash flow to analyze, to pick banks, so I would not look at this one. What about the cash? Again, cash, be cautious of cash for banks because sometimes on websites like this, on GuruFocus, the cash is not real cash. That's cash for your customers, deposits that is considered to cash for GuruFocus, but the balance sheet is healthy and they start to do some good buybacks. So now in 2022 they did a buyback program of 4% of the shares, and in 2023 they bought back 8% of the shares. They have a buyback program. They plan to continue doing buybacks, so that's good results. But remember, if you are not new to my YouTube channel, you know that buybacks can create a lot of value if the stocks are cheap and you buy your own shares at a cheap price. But it can destroy value if you do buybacks at a high price, expensive price. So what is the price? The price, PE of 4, PE of 3, PE of 4. Even if you had a PE of 5 or 6, you get the earnings yield of 16%. That's fantastic. So now the stock is very cheap, and they increase the buyback program. So if you think the buyback program will be 5%, let's say not 8%, but 5%, they will buy back 5% of the stocks. You get 5% plus a dividend yield of 9%. So 14% shareholders yield. And if you think the growth will continue, the profitability will continue, the return on equity will stay at 15 to 20, 15. If you think all of this will happen, you will get some healthy returns. Maybe it will not be because of the price action, because of you have to include the dividends, but still on a net return, you can get pretty good results if you buy OSB Group right now. I'm still studying the business, to be honest, because that's banks and that's not I'm not familiar with banks, so I'm a little bit cautious. But if you are familiar with banks and you love cheap opportunities that are completely unloved, this is a great business to own. And these were the 3 undervalued stocks to buy in November 2024. If you like this content, I have an investing coaching program. In this program, you will learn a complete investing process. You will learn how to find good stock ideas, how to properly value stocks, when to buy, when to sell, so that you can build a strong portfolio with great companies. Additionally, in this coaching program, you will have access to my personalized guidance for long-term results. We will do weekly calls where we analyze stocks together, and you will have access to my private number available 24/7 for full support. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. Click the first link in the description below to get more information. You will get a short video that explains how everything works completely for free. No need for your mail address. Just click the first link in the description and I'll see you on the other side.